Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Cleveland Guardians.
About to get started here, and today's starter, Tanner Bybee.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Now one missed. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back now at Progressive Field, and towing the slab, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. And there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Lane Thomas. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Cleveland, the batter now will be Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Batting 6th.
No score here in the second. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one.
1 and 2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Michael Conforto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. May fires. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now here is Angel Martinez. That's towards center. Pajes makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Will Wilson.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 7.
May comes set. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in. 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Bunting for a hit. Barehand grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab on the run. Out, number 2. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Turns and fires to Betts. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
May delivers. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And it's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Jose Ramirez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. Guardians go down in order. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 4th inning underway, no score. That one missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Center field. Martinez under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. The 2-1. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Big Red picks up the K. Here in Cleveland, now the 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
The 2-2 on the way. Muncy hits one in the air. Schneemann calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
Now batting.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Hae-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 2-2 now.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Conforto off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1. Fought off foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Mookie now. First and second, 2 down. Strike 3, got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. Back here in Cleveland, here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Center fielder.
And now, Angel Martinez. The Dodgers leading by a run last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Will Wilson digs in for the Guardians. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. And Big Red gets another strikeout. He's been impressive. A new pitcher in the game, Luis Ortiz.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Luis Ortiz.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Fouled off left side. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Called strike right there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Shohei Ohtani taking over on the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And here is Bo Naylor. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
3-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Guardians.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Look out!
Yep, that got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Max Muncy. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Just missed. Now fly ball to right center. Martinez on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for Los
Alex
Angeles.
Vesia on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
51.
Well, the best relievers love
Alex
the
Vesia.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann.
Right fielder, Daniel Schneemann.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That's inside, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman. And there are two down. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez.
Center fielder, Angel Martinez.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Guardians.
new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Matt
52.
Festa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Trying to bunt his way on, and he barehands it. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Now it's the DH, Miguel Rojas. Next pitch is outside. Fly ball to right. Schneemann. And there are two outs. Two down, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Will Wilson. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there. That's a really good take.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a count 1-2. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting.
At the plate, Bo Naylor.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Fastball for a strike.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Out there to center, on the move. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Next offering upstairs. Line drive. Makes the grab, one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Will Smith to the plate. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one in the air. Manzardo brings it in, and that'll do it. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
There's a line drive to left field. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for 2 as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now 2-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Here's Lane Thomas now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Bottom of the ninth, down a run, and tying run on second base. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
We'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pajes. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Last out for the Guardians in this one. And now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one way outside, and it's 2-1. This could end it. Down and in, moved his feet. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.